Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. Last time um, we started our journey, but things aren't looking so good as Eggman has two Chaos Emeralds to R1. So here we are going to this next level to hopefully get a new one so we can be even. Ice Cap, Stage 4.
Even if you're frozen, jump a couple of times and you should be able to crack through.
Okay, so that's the so that was another hint. But yeah, Ice Cap. I'd say throughout the entire game, Ice Cap's the most nothing level, I guess I could say. Well, I would even call it the most nothing. The least best is what I'd use. Actually, actually no, I lied. There are some pretty big things I like about Ice Cap, but they're just a bit later in the level. I'm not the biggest fan of this starting cave, but once you get past it, the level actually ramps up to be really cool. Yeah, this game's always getting talked of remake, and while I think that would be cool, this game still holds up. If it gets a re, it still holds up pretty well, but I wouldn't mind a remake just because it can get other people like just to make it more accessible, like with Sonic Colors Ultimate that got that game off the Wii, so that was cool. It, I mean, Sonic Colors Ultimate
Try
isn't
not to
the
fall off.
it's not the best uh it's not the best example of a remake, but it is the example of the game more accessible after a remake. So,
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
but yeah, a, a game that is a good example of a a remake that is a good example of making it more accessible are actually these games, which is Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Like when they got remade for the GameCube, it was Sonic's big introduction to Nintendo. So and a lot of people liked it. So many people, so many people were introduced to the games via the GameCube releases. There are also the collections, which I'm glad they're finally bringing back with stuff like Sonic Origins, making the games feel a bit more accessible to people is always a good thing. Um, hint Nintendo, hint hint. But yeah, it also just makes them more accessible to for people to play. Like a lot of Nintendo games are really hard to stream or record videos of, but because this game is on PC, I can natively stream it without having to go through a bunch of hoops. I don't have to awkwardly crop stuff out or do stuff that, right? Like I don't have to buy like a $300 capture card just to play a DS game because this game is like native to Steam. Although I guess a remake in this case would be access to Nintendo Switches and PS5s, and maybe the Xbox Series X. Although the Xbox Series X isn't isn't the most popular console as compared to PS5 and Switch. Although it might be, I still think it's pretty big. I think it's just a bit smaller compared to the other two. I mean, PCs, pouring a game, making a game available on PC is almost kind of like more courtesy than anything, because let's be honest, emulators exist. But I guess it helps with people who are icky with emulators. Yeah, I am to an extent a bit icky on emulation.
Station Square will be departing soon.
I feel a bit uncomfortable playing games, emulating games that I haven't bought. But yeah, so now we have two emeralds, but if we look over here, it's our old pal Knuckles from Sonic Movie 2, but also from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of
What's
course.
up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now! What? Let's just see you take them, huh?
A really cool thing from going from the the Sonic movies is that if you watch those but then play these games, the characters are actually consistent. Like Sonic, like the Sonic movie 1, it was pretty loose, but the Sonic movie 3 was actually a fairly decent retelling of the original Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Okay, I've been there.
Eggman. Oh!
Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this. Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again. Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds. Chaos!
And now this guy's back.
These are for you, my friend.
And here comes probably the worst boss in the game.
Ah! He transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
Like, this is the worst boss in the game, but it's still a fairly good boss. Like, it's not obnoxiously bad. It's just kind of long. Oh. Oh, you can't stay still in the water for too long, or else you'll sink in. But you can just jump around, but you don't have to rely on the lily pads. They just kind of got away from the surface and then hit him. It's a long boss fight, but the thing that makes it difficult is that kind of makes it worse is the fact that you have to fight him 3 times. Like, like in the other character stories, he's the boss that shows up the most. Wait, he might in fact be the only recurring. No, wait, he's 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 one of 2 bosses to make his way in 3 stories. I think he's the only boss to make his way into 3 stories. Can't think of anybody else at this time. Well, no wait, it's him and then himself. You'll see later on. And I was doing this, and I don't know what this move is, so we just gotta avoid. I'm just I'm just jumping around trying not to get hit. He hasn't given any openings yet. Come on, just surface already. Surface.
Hey, I'll
We
catch
got
you
him.
some other time.
And that's another boss down. And it's this cutscene. Oh yeah, give me that late 90s CGI. Give it to me, baby.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier.
It's a lot more disappointing in the game engine.
Pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
I thought it was pretty bad even as a kid. Yeah. But that FMV cutscene, wow.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah. You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Yeah, I know we can play with Knuckles, but that's one thing I really love about, I really liked about the the second movie was that they kind of nailed the SPK relationship thing.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sonic, hop in! Let's go!
That you are Sky Chase Act 1. This is just the coolest thing ever. We gotta use our lock on to hit the enemy airships. Yeah, I've learned that a lot of stuff that a lot of people think is cringy. It's just cool when you're a kid. Like when little 6-year-old me discovered, uh, 6 is a bit young, but maybe 8-year-old. Yeah, when 8-year-old me discovered Dark Supersonic, that was just a complete. It was an awakening, if you could say that. My edgy awakening. Well, not really my edgy awakening, but my love of edgy things awakening. Like I'm not an edgy person myself, but I just really love edgy stuff. and not really like deep edgy stuff, but just like typical edgies, like Shell wielding a gun. I just think that's cool. Like typical things people call try hard. Like here's the thing, most of people, most things people call try hard are actually 100% genuine.
We did it!
Way
Like
to go, Tails!
that child holding a gun thing, that was 100% genuine from Sonic Team, and it was just perfect. But now I'm inspiring his cannon, and that was a precursor to the infamous peeing on the moon moment from Sonic Adventure 2. The sound effect starts over. Oh,
Tails? Tails!
oh, that was genuine.
You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
And that cutscene just kind of happens, but you are back in Station Square, and here we go outside. I know exactly what level comes next. It should be um oh, not this one. Maybe I got things mixed up. Maybe I just have to walk around for a moment. Wait, I think I'm actually kind of lost here. I can't remember what comes next. This is your hint.
Going to the casino.
Yeah, this little red ball is kind of your hint guide. The cutscene. I think the casino's blocked off. Well, at least that entrance is. Maybe station. Oh, they want to keep you from going to the train.
Sonic, wait up!
Oh, and there she is.
Long time no see.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Okay, now we can play with Amy. That sounds just a slightest bit blurry, but not gonna comment on.
No trains
Oh
are
wait,
currently in service.
no way, I already commented on that. But anyway, yeah, Amy, she's a character in this game. I mean, her moveset's fairly unique.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose.
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, cute couples get in free. Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
Okay, so here we go into stage 5, which is Twinkle Park. You know, to figure out how this thing controls. Wait, why am I going? Why did I just go backwards? Okay. So this is a mini game called Twinkle Circuit, I believe. And here we're just in a cart going through stuff. Yeah, I don't really know how to turn in this thing. Your time here doesn't really matter, since this game actually doesn't do rankings, but I'm still just trying to be timely for you guys. I almost didn't make that jump. Good thing I did. That might be a Japanese voice line, just from how it sounds. Like, I've heard the Japanese Sonic voice, and it kind of sounds like him. Sorry. There's somebody. I'm recording this in the living room, somebody's playing TV. Can you give me a minute? Um, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. This might be a shorter episode today, but I'll complete this level and then we'll be done. Sorry for the interruption, but here we are in Twinkle Park proper, and this is a really fun level, in my opinion. Lots of mini games. Um, Lots of unique enemy designs. It's just a fun level. Like it's a theme park, it's supposed to be. Okay? And we're just I don't know where that jingle's coming from. Thankfully it's over. Oh. But here we are. Just going through being careful not to fall off of the geometry here. I don't know what's causing that jingle to play. But it's not too annoying, I guess. No. Oh, that's one thing I forgot about this level. If you fall down, you have to. This is kind of the precursor to games like those uh those games like well, I'm thinking of Getting Over It and yeah, Getting Over It. That's the game I'm thinking of. This is kind of precursor to that with where if you fall, you can lose a lot of progress, but it's not too bad. It's a fairly short level, so you can power through it. Okay, we're about back to where we were, so we just gotta be careful not to fall off this time. And I remember this song. This was featured in Mario Sonic Infinite Winter Games. This is so nostalgic for me. Uh, this level's great, even if it can be a bit frustrating at times. Okay, I'm sticking very close to the wall so we don't fall off. Okay, that should be the end of the level. Right through these springs. And it is, here we are. Just defeat these couple enemies and then open the cage. And that's the level.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all. We now have 6 emblems, which is nice.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy.
Good.
I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
But anyway, this seems like a good place to end today's episode. We we sad we are down 4-0 in terms of emeralds, but there are also some other. So now we have to get double time just to be one behind, and we also lost our plane and our friends. So things aren't looking the best, but hopefully things will take a turn for better in the next episode. Hope you guys have a great day and take care. I am.